Good morning, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer, this is A Country Life, and today, well, it's a Monday. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving and deer season and all of that. I've been scolding Sam. I don't know if scolding is the right word, but anyways, I've been kind of hounding him all morning to do chemistry, and then when he had a little moment where we probably could have done chemistry, I was like, hey, you want to help me make meatballs? So I don't think either one of us are overly pumped to do chemistry today. So in the bowl here, I just have really basic meatball ingredients. I have 2 pounds of ground venison, oatmeal, egg, ketchup, onion, garlic, salt, and pepper. Then Sam mixed it all up. He helped me roll these all out, so it was really fast. The oven just preheated to 450. I'm going to put these in for just about 10 minutes. I didn't mention what I'm making is actually some meatball stroganoff, and I mean, you don't necessarily need much of a recipe for it. I actually had these noodles, the Kluski noodles, for something else. I feel like I was going to make something that required 2 bags of it. Well, I used 1 bag over the weekend because I made turkey noodle soup. So I just took all of the leftover Thanksgiving turkey that we didn't eat right away on Friday, and Saturday morning I just turned it into such an easy turkey noodle soup. I didn't add a bunch of like funny vegetables, as maybe my kids would say. The only thing I did was add in some dried minced onion and some celery, and actually it made a delicious turkey noodle soup. And then the Kluski noodles. So anyway, I had 1 bag. It's not, and this is not a very big bag. It says 4 servings, which probably won't even be enough for us, but I have some egg noodles as well. So did I tell you I'm making a meatball stroganoff? That's what we're going to be doing for supper tonight. The kids are supposed to be working on South America. You guys finished it up? And I come out in the schoolroom and they've got the parachute going. So I don't really know what's going down here. What's happening?
We're making a fort with the parachute.
Mom, are you making pizza burgers?
I am not making pizza burgers, but Peter, that would be a great thing. I know you've been asking for...
I want pizza burgers for my birthday.
Okay.
Lunch.
Okay.
And then burgers.
Regular
for my
burgers
birthday supper.
for birthday supper. Okay. The kids have just been working on... We finished up North America. And now they're working on South America, and so just labeling lots and lots of map work and that type of thing. Good morning, Joe.
Hello, good morning.
Okay. We have lots of laundry to put away. I have some, yeah, so that's a project to do. I hear Joe telling us that he has a big problem. I have laundry to put away. Just kind of basic stuff like that today. Cooked meatballs don't look the prettiest when they just come out of the oven because, you know, you've got like the meat juices that have cooked out. Anyway, Sam just ate one. Actually, it looks like he ate 2, and he said they're really good. And he said, I could eat so many of these right now. So hopefully we can stay away from these, so we actually have some for supper tonight. I doubled up this recipe. This will definitely be a particular recipe, I guess. I haven't tried one yet, but once I do, I'm hoping that this is a good meatball recipe that I end up keeping. So later today, I will mix a can of cream of mushroom soup, some sour cream, some milk, some paprika, and some more salt and pepper for taste. I will mix that all up, and then we will just put that with the butter. We'll butter the noodles, parsley the noodles, and then we'll mix that all up, and we will have, what is this called? And then we'll have meatball stroganoff for supper tonight. So I just decided here I'm actually going to be out of the house for the afternoon, so I started to put the meatballs into a little Tupperware here, and I thought, you know what, let's just get it going in the crock pot so it can be warm and it will be basically ready except for the noodles. So I have, and since I'm doubling this recipe, I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in here, a cup of sour cream, you can see that over there. There's a cup of milk and a tablespoon of paprika. I'm going to get this all stirred around, and then I'm going to put all of the meatballs in here and let this just simmer away. I think that's actually going to be best anyway, because then at least the meatballs will have kind of like taken on the moisture and everything from here, and I think that's just going to be really tasty. Now, if you want, you can, of course, in a little skillet, saute some mushrooms. I'm not a mushroom fan. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that part. This seems like the kind of meal that I should have used one of those liners for, but honestly, I'm a little bit in a hurry and I just kind of forgot. All right, now I'm just going to put the rest of these in here, cover it, and I have it on low. I'm just going to let it go on low, and I'll probably call home at some point this afternoon and have them turn it to warm. Just wanted to note that I just tasted the sauce, and I decided it needed a lot more flavor. So I actually put in a teaspoon of beef bouillon, some salt, and some pepper. So I'm going to give that another taste and see. Otherwise, I may even... Something else that would be delicious in here would actually be a sliced onion. That I feel like would add a lot of really good flavor in here. That's definitely better. Still a little more salt though. Well, I am home now. I've actually been home for a little while. It's late. It's not late, but it's 8:25. And apparently when I tell my kids to clean up, this is apparently cleaned up to them. They're like, I cleaned up. So anyway, it looks like we have some major cleanup to do here tonight. We also thought that we were going to get to doing deer. So Warren did all of the carcasses or the rib cages today. This afternoon he did that while I was gone. Peter helped too. He said Peter was a huge help. Did you help too, Maria?
Yeah.
So I think what I was just saying is about the meat. So we thought that we were going to grind the rest of the hamburger tonight and then cut all of the steaks and package them. But since I got home so late, we just decided not to do that. I had to eat some supper. I don't think I got home until 7:30 or maybe something like that. I needed to eat supper and then just kind of decompress kind of from the day. I don't know who's drinking all those water bottles or where they're coming from. Last night I canned up some more venison, and this is a raw pack venison. And so anyway, I know it looks kind of, I mean, to a lot of people it looks pretty gross. We did open some, I can't remember when it was, but it is so tender, so delicious. I cannot urge you, if you are a pressure canner and you haven't ever pressure canned meat, give it a try. It really, really is fun. Okay, so I have my canner to put away. I have meat to put away. I have, this has to stay here for tomorrow, but just stuff. I've got stuff here that has to be put away too. How about you, Maria?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. How about the schoolroom? There was a lot of stuff out there. I wanted to show you all our Advent wreath. Advent wreaths do not have to be super fancy. You know, just do what works for the point in life that you're at. If you have a busy household or you have lots of little kids and they're climbing on the table, just do something much simpler, you know, or try to put it out of the way and then just bring it out at supper time if you have a spot for it. Anyway, I found this at Goodwill a couple of years ago, I think, and it has the words along the side. It's hard to see, but it says hope, peace, love, and joy. This is just one of those cheapy Walmart wreaths. I do think I'm going to try to get this year, I just thought I would try to kind of, I don't know, make it look a little prettier. I'm ready for things to sometimes be a little bit prettier. I have that head space available now that I don't have so many tiny, tiny kids at home. And so I thought I'd get some of those picks, maybe of like boxwood, if I could find it. Maybe the stores are already sold out. I don't know, but that's something that's on my list of things here to do. I should tell you about the meatball stroganoff. Now, first off, I had called home and I talked to Sam because I wasn't home to have supper when everyone else was having supper. There is something sticky on my cupboard door. Imagine that. So I was not home. I had called home. I talked to Sam. He said, it's not very good. He said the meatballs are fine, but he didn't like the gravy. When I got home, I had it, but I didn't get to have it over noodles because they had already eaten the noodles that they made. And so I had it over some leftover mashed potatoes. I thought it was delicious. I would definitely make and eat this again. So I'm going to show it to you here. It doesn't look overly beautiful right now. One, because it's almost gone. I mean, that was 2 pounds of meat. It made well over 50 some meatballs, and this is all that's left. But I forgot to call home and tell them to turn it down to low. So the lighting's kind of bad at this time of night, but it kind of cooked onto the edge. This would have been a perfect meal to use one of those liners, but I didn't. I'm just going to put this into a Tupperware, and we will warm this up for lunch tomorrow. I'll probably just make some more buttered noodles to go with it, and whoever wants the meatballs, which is probably going to be Joe, well, he would probably eat all of that that's in there, and then the rest of us will just probably have some buttered noodles and whatever else I can find. Maybe some lunch meat sandwiches. I don't know. That's tomorrow. I don't really want to think about that right now. So that's going to be it here for today. I know this was not a real long video for you guys, but I just thought maybe I would get back into doing some daily style vlogs where it's just sort of a day in a life. And I know I've had a number of you asking for the Christmas cooking videos, like the cookie baking and things like that. And that is going to be happening for sure on December 11th. I am part of a Christmas cookie collab. Jenny Goff from, I think that's the name of her channel, Jenny Goff. She is hosting this collab, and there are, I want to say 30 some people that will all be sharing a Christmas cookie recipe that day. So I have been trying to figure out what one recipe I want to share in that video, because it's supposed to just be one recipe. But anyway, that for sure you can watch for on December 11th. But I'm just going to start doing a few more of these daily vlogs, just kind of sharing the ins and outs, and usually there will be some kind of food involved. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll put up a couple more videos right there. Real life mom vlogs. Yes, that's what I call them, real life mom vlogs, and you can check those out. We'll see you over there. Have a great day. Bye. Over the river and through the wood to grandfather's house away, we would not stop for doll or top, for it is Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood, oh how the wind does blow, it stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go.